Hero.
Jesus, that scared me. I ain't going front. I kind of just pooped myself a little bit.
Be afraid.
I am afraid. You terrify me. Okay. Ready to watch some riveting gameplay? Deathmatch, and that, I guess. Let's see. We'll go player versus player. Alright. Let's gain this grain.
So what is this game about, babe?
You pick a character at the beginning of every match out of all these characters. You pick a character. They have, like, this is who I'm gonna use. They have, like, you can customize how they look. When you get like stuff, you can. They all have different move sets. They all have different weapons. Like, they all do different things. And you run around killing each other. You'll see. You'll figure it out. You got it. I believe in you. You'll figure it out quick. It's a pretty simple concept.
You played this earlier today, right?
Yes, ma'am. And I slapped cheeks, kind of. I was playing Warlord. I'm playing Shaman right now. I was playing Warlord. I have an Orochi, a Nabushi, and another Orochi on my team. This guy's rep 13 Orochi. He has no life. This guy is rep 21 Highlander. He has no life. I mean, Highlander's fucking...
It looked familiar. You said this one makes you heated.
Yes, it does. Yeah, on my other account, I'm a lot higher level. I have a lot cooler looking people, but I can't stream on that one. So I'm streaming on this one, which I have less stuff. Not as cool looking people, you know. But, yeah. This guy is rep 6 freaking Shigoki on the other team. We're blue. And they're orange. And they have 2 bots, which sucks for them because bots are pretty easy, and you don't feel bad about throwing bots off of the map. But here's me in all my glory. Yeah, this game goes like by just as fast. It goes faster than UFC actually. There's a lot that goes on in it. So, like when you originally said that like UFC, there's a lot that goes on in UFC, there's a lot more that goes on in this that you have to focus on, I guess, as a viewer more than more than the player. Because the player you just, yeah, I mean, actually I guess you have to focus on more. Yep, like that. Can't do much about that. I'm upset.
But UFC is just moves really.
So is this. Except this goes by a lot faster. Because UFC, like, you have a time limit for the match, and you have a certain amount of health and a certain amount of damage that you do, just like this. But with this, it's a little bit more complicated in a way. I don't know, I'll try to explain it after I'm done getting my cheeks pushed in. Because there's a lot more. Because in UFC you're in an octagon, and you're fighting, and like you can take people to the ground and that sort of thing. But at least if something happens, like it doesn't like if I knock someone down, then it's fairly notable that I knocked someone down. Like, but in this, if I get a takedown and I kill someone, then it's just like, it's not anything special because the match still goes on. So like I just died right there, but the match is still going on, and when I get a kill, I have to keep running around and getting kills and doing that over and over and over again. So there's a lot more to like focus on because it's one kill to the next to the next to the next until we win. But in UFC, it's kind of more all over the place, or not? It's less all over the place. It's more to
That's wild.
Yeah, it's more to keep track of. This Nobushi wouldn't stop pushing my cheeks in every time I go against her. Oh my god. Every time I go, this Nobushi even comes close to me, I die. I'm so bad against Nobushis. It's actually insane in the membrane. And popped his revenge. No sir. Fudge. That ain't good. Oh, of course. There's the Nobushi. Yeah,
Babe, I want fries.
Let's go get some fries. Get out of here with all of that freaking nonsense. I don't need any of that. I'm gone. He's on back over here. What is that? And we killed each other. Oh, but we're winning so far. I only have 5 takedowns. I never play this game mode. I'm just playing it now to get the contracts done. Then I'll play duels and stuff, how it's less hectic in brawls and duels. Just because these are 4s. Oh, that's useful. Thank you. Where's the Nobushi? Where is she? Where is she? She's down here. Oh, yikes. Let me jump right on top of that. Delicious. Oh, come on, you scoundrels. And now we're breaking! Great! If this Nobushi brings it back, I'm actually gonna freaking die. Okay, we won.
Victory.
Yeah, I also don't ever play game modes like this online, because they take a lot longer. And then there's no point playing them online. But I'm also not that great with this character. Okay, here we'll do this for now. We'll go into brawl match. Yeah, but I could use any of these characters except for the ones that are grayed out. These ones I can't with the locks on them. Saving up to get this guy, I think. Just because I don't have him on my other account, I've never really used him. I have everybody else except for him and these two, but that's because they're new. But yeah, I could play any of these guys. I'm just better with some of them. Like Lawbringer, I main on my other account, so I'm pretty good with Lawbringer. I'm good with, well, I'm decent with Gladiator, but I don't have him. I'm alright.
What is your favorite character?
Either Warlord. Should be this Chungus right here. Oh, or or Highlander. Because Highlander's a really difficult character to use, but he's always a character that I always go back to because he's fun to use. But he's really difficult. It's like freaking impossible. But it is what it is. It kind of just really just depends on how you play each character, I guess, depending on like, because there are people that are like, yeah, like the characters that you play in the beginning, because when you first play the game, when you're learning the game, you pick a character to play, and you learn the game as you learn with that character. So a lot of people have really high wrapped up Wardens, which is the knight guy I was just on, because they, here, I'll play Warlord. They have their Wardens really high repped up, because they started with him, because he's one of the characters that you start with when you start the game. So when they start with him and they progress through the game with that character, and they learn how to play the game with that character along with learning that character, they get more comfortable using that character, so they start winning more with that character, and they start liking that character more. That's how I was with Warlord. I started playing this game originally on my other account. When I first got the game, I started playing it with Warlord, the guy with the sword and shield, Viking guy with the big long beard. I started playing him, and he was the first character that I ever wrapped up, which you have to get to level 20 to wrap up a character. Hold on. So I've learned his moveset. I know all his moves. I know a bunch of combos with him. I know how to win with him. And the more you wrap up with characters, the cooler gear you get. And I really like Warlord's outfits that he gets and his weapons. And he's a fun character to use. Highlander, same thing. I didn't start playing him when I first got the game, but I really wanted to use a character with a giant sword, so I started using him. And so I used him, and now he's one of my favorite characters. because I've used him and I've learned his moveset. I've learned all of that. But each character has a different thing. Each I'm using a heavy character, so he has a shield, and since he has a shield, he can go into full block. So no matter which direction they hit me from, it'll block it. And if they hit my shield when I'm in block, then I get a guaranteed light out of it. But if they try to guard break me when I'm in full block, then they get a guaranteed guard break. So I can't just sit in full guard the whole time. Yeah, like that. That was a guaranteed guard break. Yeah, all the hybrids have a different cool thing. All the heavies have their things. All the vanguards have their things.
That is complex.
Yeah, all the assassins have their things. All assassins have deflects, which are freaking awesome. I love playing assassins because I love deflecting. It's so much fun. But most of the characters that I have progressed with have been hybrid characters.
I don't know how you keep track of it all.
I've played this game for a long time. I think I have around 15 days played on my other account, and that's 15, like, the amount of time I've spent on the game. That's not
That
like,
is true.
yeah, that's not 15 days that I've been playing it. That is the amount of time I've spent on the game total on playing the game has amounted to 15 days worth of time spent on this game on my other account, which is kind of fucking nuts. But Warden, he has shield bashes. Not shield bash, he doesn't have a shield. He has his shoulder bashes, so he can he can bash you with his shoulder, and he can get a guaranteed light off of it, a double light. Peacekeeper, she has deflects, and she can soft feint her heavies into lights. Scent is a fucking douchebag. He can, if you're on the ground, if he if you're out of stamina and he pushes you on the ground, he can jump on top of you and do like 35 damage by jumping on you and stabbing you with his fucking sword. Blackbriar can flip people over his shield, like if you swing at him and try to hit him and he goes into full block and presses R1, then he'll flip you over him and he'll get a light attack off of that. Raider has his stampede charge, so if he runs at you and presses square, he will grab you and pick you up and then carry you for a certain distance, and then either push you into the wall and then knee you in the face, or he'll drop you and then you can get a zone attack. Berserker has deflects, and a bunch of hyper armor attacks. Highlander has offensive stance, so when he's in offensive stance, all of his attacks are unblockable, so you can't block any of them. You have to parry them. You have to parry them or dodge them. But if he gets hit once, then he can't. Then he gets taken out of it, and he can't block in it, so he has to dodge all of the attacks. Yorm does when you're out of stamina and she knocks you to the ground, then she gets 50 damage, a 50 damage heavy off. Kensei, he gets dodging heavy attacks, which are fucking obnoxious. Orochi, he gets a heavy deflect and a light deflect. He gets deflect guard break, Berserker. He gets a guard. She gets a guard, not guard break, but she gets a light deflect, which is kind of fucking cheeks. He gets a deflect, but it's not like an input deflect. It's like, if you deflect, then it automatically goes through. You don't have to press any buttons. Hidakiri has a bunch of, she can charge up her heavies, and then they'll go to unblockable, and she can trip you, and she can kick you, which lead to guaranteed heavy attacks. Tiandi has a bunch of different dodge attacks.
I
Nusha,
hope you know you're a nerd and it is so cute.
no. Nusha has deflex, and she has traps. So if she throws heavies or her zone and she presses square, it'll trap, and if you're blocking in that direction when she traps, then she'll like catch your block and like do damage to you. That's stupid as heck. He has unblockable light attacks, which are really fast.
Don't tell me no.
No. Conqueror has his shield bash, and he has full block, which he gets a guaranteed heavy if you hit his shield.
You're
So
cute.
he's pretty solid if you know how to play him. I suck with him. Lawbringer has a bunch of parry punishes. If he parries one of your attacks, he can push you into a wall and get a guaranteed top heavy. Or if he gets a light parry, then he gets a unblockable top heavy, guaranteed. Or he can just do a guaranteed light after a parry. He's really good. I main him on my other account. He's a solid character. Gladiator has a bunch of shield bashes, and when you're out of stamina, he can do a toe stab, and he'll push you onto the ground and get a free heavy off of that. Warlord has his full block, and he has a bunch of undodgeable attacks and a bunch of hyper armor. Solid. Valkyrie, she trips people. Like she does 2 attacks, and then she presses square and it trips, or a guard break and then pushes you away, and then she can sweep and like trip you, and she gets like a 35 damage heavy off of that or something like that. Shaman has her bite, so if she applies bleed to you, or if you have bleed at all on you, then she can jump on you and do a 50 damage bleed attack. Shigoki, he can charge up his heavies, and he can soft feint his heavies into hugs, which give him health back and refill his stamina all the way. Nobushi has hidden stance, that she can use to counter any attack if it's used the right way. Aramusha has his blade blockade, which he can use to stop or to counter any like normal attack, and that he gets a guaranteed light off of. He gets a guaranteed kick off of, which can push you into a wall, which he can get a heavy off of. It's not a guaranteed top heavy, but it works a lot of the time. It like connects a lot of the time, and then he gets a unblockable heavy, but it's not guaranteed. Jang Jun has a lot of dodge attacks. He can soft feint his dodge heavy into a soft light. It's really fast. He has hidden stance, and when he goes into hidden stance, it regenerates his stamina faster. So it's like Nobushi, but like in that regard, it's better. But I think Nobushi's still like all around a better character. And Shaolin has his not like, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not gonna try. But it's his weird special type of stance thing that he can get into, and he can throw a bunch of different attacks from it. It's pretty complicated, but I've used or played against all of these characters at some point. I'll put it in queue, and I'm gonna go pee. Back. And I know that everything I just described made no sense at all to you, but it's not supposed to. I'll play Highlander, 'cause I like Highlander. Highlander's fun. And if you don't know how to play against Highlander, then he's really fun. I'll play a match with like every character just to kind of show you. Let's see, rep 10 Shaman, rep 2 Kensei, rep 1 Warden, and then a rep 1 Highlander, which is me. Hopefully you're still here, and you haven't left already, because your just crippling, nerdy boyfriend is just popping off over here. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. That was even more unfortunate. That was very unfortunate.
Sorry, I grabbed a snack and you're adorable.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Highlander's one of the hardest players. Oh, I thought I was dead. This guy's retarded. What? Okay, he's a god. Yeah, Highlander's one of the hardest characters to play because they've nerfed him so hard into the dirt that it's nearly impossible. Yeah, this guy has to be playing on a mouse and keyboard, or he's hacking, but I would say mouse and keyboard. Because there's no way his reaction timing is that good to parry all of this. My lights maybe, not Shaman's, and not my offensive lights, I guarantee you that. Maybe Shaman's lights, depending on his like reaction today, but not the offensive lights. Jump at me, pussy. Oh, that wasn't a jump. There's a kick. And I freaking lost! That's why I don't play Highlander anymore. Oh, Highlander's such a shit operator. Or character. But he's freaking cool looking. He has a giant sword. What the heck was that? What was that? What was that? Yeah, that is keyboard and mouse, guaranteed. 100% price back. Yep. I mean, you can sit the hell down, but... That's fair. That's fair. That's all you gotta do with Kensei is just dodge, dodge, dodge. You have to wait for them to attack and dodge. What is that? Yep, and And then dodge. Dodge. That works. Yep. There. Fucking shit.
Victory.
Oh, not losing this today. Oh yeah, Andy has crushing counters. Those things where I was like, he would attack and I would hit him and it would be like turn like orange. That's a crushing counter. It's like a parry, but not like a parry. Ooh. Nope, not today, Chief. Yeah, that's a crushing counter. Dodge again. Dodge again, please. Dodge again, please. Okay, that lagged so bad. That lagged so bad. That was awful. That was awful. My teammate left too, what a bitch. Hell yeah. Alright, enough of that, fuck that guy. Shall I play? I feel like clowning somebody with Lawbringer right now. I just feel like it. You know? Is that okay with you? That's what I like to hear.
Feel like what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I didn't understand what you said.
It's all good.
Round one.
Oh, facing a Lawbringer. Okay, okay. Oh. That's right. Thought. What? No, sir. Messed up the punish. Clown. Clown. Oh. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. Oh, I could have easily won that. I suck. I didn't think he was still out of stamina.
Victory.
That's right, Chad. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Absolute retard. Retard. Watch this. Yeet. Okay. What happened to the GB vulnerability thing that they supposedly fixed? What? Apparently they didn't fix it. Oh yeah. Got us a toxicity boy over here.
Round 3.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Alright. No sir. Okay, I guess so. Shouldn't have hit me. I was out of range. What a goober. What an absolute goober.
Round 4.
Okay. Let's do this, Nobushi. Nope. Or I guess so. That is so dumb. That's right. Thought. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. No, you don't. He's not gonna hit me today, stupid bitch. Not today.
Round 5.
Alright, ready to catch these dubs? Ah, he's quickly caught on. That's dumb. That's right, bitch. I hate everything. I hate this game with a burning passion.
You love this game, shush.
I actually hate this game so much. Like, you don't actually know how much rage I have built up just from this game. Yep, they're not gonna rematch. They never do.
But why do you keep playing it?
Because I have no other games. Time to successfully.
And you talk about this one the most.
I know, because usually it's fun, but when you go against people like that, it is not fun. At all. It's toxic. That is toxic. Toxic. I don't believe it actually. Not Lawbringer, you freaking cuck. Warlord. Oh yes, give me the purples. Give me the purples. Oh, leave that on my screen then. Warlord. Warlord. How long have I been playing this? Got a Yorm versus another Nobushi and a Valk. If this Nobushi even tries to twist my nipples, brother, ooh. He's going to receive the thickest raging hard on. No. No. Okay. Well, that's fair. Can't argue with that. Yep. What the refrigerator? What? No. Back dodge? Nope. Nope. Oh, she's clowning me. No sloppy Joe. Alright, well, my teammate left me. Oh no, oh no! As soon as that connected, I knew I fucking lost. Look at that horse right there. Horse thing. Horse wolf dog thing. Headbutt. Light. Oh. Light. Light. Full guard. Heavy. Full guard. Nothing. And nothing. And oh, was not the plan. Wow, you man really got thrashed by my bot. Oh boy, oh. Oof. What a Chad. What time are you going to bed? I don't really care because I'm kind of enjoying streaming right now.
Whenever.
I just didn't know if you were going to go to bed soon or not. Ah! 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 Yeah. So I might get on UFC after this match because I actually want to play UFC a little bit. But if you were gonna go to bed,
I am not really sleepy at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I'm not either. I just
and I like hearing you.
What? I don't like the sound of my voice. Yeah, I just didn't want to get on UFC if you were going to go to bed soon, so I didn't know. E.
Round 4.
Yeah, I left Dylan and I left Dylan because Zane and Seth joined the party, and I wasn't down for that. No. Ooh, I was waiting for her to trip me, but she didn't. She opted for that instead. Oh, okay, so she got the max punish off. She knows the max punish. No.
Zane, the
Oh.
one who comments too much.
Zane? Yep, he's the one that posts way too much. Or, yeah, oh my. Yep, got outplayed there. I didn't play that good today. I ain't gonna front. I usually play a lot better.